Okay, 4x plus 3x minus 4 equals 24. So how do we solve a problem like this? Well, we want to get x by itself on one side of the equation. So ultimately, that's what we're trying to do. So we're going to just move numbers around until we have x by itself on one side. The first thing we can do is just combine like terms. Combining like terms means simplifying or just putting together the things that are the same. So these x terms can be simplified. So 4x plus 3x is 7x. 4 times anything plus 3 times anything is 7 times that same anything, whatever it may be. So 4x plus 3x is 7x. So let me just write that. 7x. And then everything else will just leave the same. Minus 4, that's this right here, equals 24. So to me, that's just putting together things that look the same, putting together stuff that goes together. The fancy word in math is combining like terms, or you can just call it simplifying. But 4x plus 3x is 7x, and then everything else I left the same. The minus 4, I just brought it down, and the 24, I just brought it down. So the next step is to get rid of this 4. So how do we do that? We've got a minus 4. We could just add 4 to both sides. So let's do that. I'm going to do 7x minus 4. I'm just rewriting the equation. I'm going to leave a little space there. Equals 24. I just rewrote the equation. Nothing changed. So now I'm going to add 4 to both sides. And I'm going to do it in blue so that you can see it clearly. So I'm adding 4 to the left side, and I'm adding 4 to the right side. Just remember, you can always do anything you want to one side of the equation as long as you also do the exact same thing to the other side. So in this case, I decided to add a 4 to both sides, and the reason is I wanted this term here to go to 0. So that becomes 7x, instead of minus 4 plus 4, is just minus 0, right? And then on the right side, I've got 24 plus 4. That's 28. So 7x minus 0 equals 28. And another way to simply say that is just 7x equals 28. We don't need to show the minus 0. So 7x equals 28. Now we're almost there. We just have to get rid of this 7 on the left side. I'm going to use that same rule that I can do anything I want to one side of the equation as long as I do it to the other side of the equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide both sides by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1, right? Anything divided by itself is 1. So instead of 7x over 7, it's just the same as 1 times x. This whole term here simplified to just 1x. And on the right side, 28 divided by 7 is 4. So 1 times x equals 4. Well, 1 times x is really just x, right? So now we know x equals 4. And that is the answer. That's the solution to our problem. We've isolated x. We got x by itself, however you want to say it. Now we could stop there, and that's really all you have to do in math class is just get to that point. But if you want to verify that you got the right answer, you can plug this number 4 into the original equation and check it and make sure that it's the right answer. So let's do that. I'm going to plug in the number 4 wherever there's an x. So let me rewrite this equation first. 4x plus 3x minus 4 equals 24. So now I'm going to plug in our solution just as a check. Wherever there's an x, I'm going to plug in the number 4. So this would be 4 times Instead of x, it's 4 times 4. Plus the next part here, instead of 3 times x, it's going to be 3 times 4. And then minus 4, that's just in the original equation, equals 24. I'm just rewriting what's above. So now we just simplify again, and we know how to do multiplication and division, right? So this part's easy. 4 times 4, that's 16, plus 3 times 4 is 12, and then minus 4, just bringing it down from above, equals 24. And now let's simplify again. 16 plus 12. 16 plus 12 is 28. Then bringing down the minus 4 unchanged equals 24. And now we'll simplify again. 28 minus 4 is 24. So I'm going to write 24. And on the right side, we're just bringing down what has always been there, the 24. And now we have 24 equals 24. So it checks out. Plugging in x equals 4 into the original equation produces two equal terms. So it checks out. So that means that our solution of x equals 4 was correct.
Thumbs up and subscribe. For more videos like this, check out algebravideos.com.